If you do that with your gambesson, one of the things that I used to do when I wore slightly wider conditions, actually just sew in a flap, and then just pick the gambesson up inside of the flap.
Right.
And that way, if the flap tore,
So anyone else?
no, you don't have to worry about it.
Ready?
Yeah. Ouch. And I got a steel half gauntlet downstairs I'm not using.
I have steel half gauntlets at home. I have leather half gauntlets at home. I have plastic half gauntlets at home.
You're one of the few people I can say this to. For some odd reason, I think it'd fit your hand. Everybody always complains my stuff's too big for them. It might be the other way around.
Kind of like, those, if a marshal ever really wanted to get finicky about my legs, they're kind of borderline. Because if I wear the appropriate knee pads, it's kind of close to cover the 3 function. Everyone's, always amazed because they're far closer to period design than the big goofy. But period design means they're shallower than.
And that's not bad for one of our beginners. Well, I got to break him of this thing he's got in his head that he thinks I'm invincible.
Well, given that the only fighting I've done with him was that pickup stuff we did with Greatsword, my first move was to push him as hard as I could and see what he did. He stayed in guard and threw at me, which is exactly what we wanted to do.
I'm used to that because I push him and tell him not to be afraid.
He backed away. He stayed defensive and threw shots at me.
He's getting it. I mean, he's good for it. He's a year and a half. And Max comes 4 times a year to fight.
Okay, maybe we can guilt him into coming more.
Yeah. Max at one point was Jerry Squire. Henri Squire. When I met Max, one of these days he's going to be a real good squire for somebody. 2 weeks later, Squire, he'd only been in for a month.
I remembered him having a belt, but for some reason I thought he was Rollins. Ouch. Yeah, I love when that tingling in the
I hate those shots where you get hit and you lose feeling, and then when it comes back,